Have you ever noticed how your dog looks at you when you walk into the room, as if you are the most important thing in their entire world? That look is not random. It is built on trust, routine, love, and the small things you do every single day. A dog's happiness does not come from one big moment. It comes from the little habits you repeat, the way you speak to them, the way you treat them, and the way you make them feel safe. If you truly want your dog to be happy every single day, you don't need anything complicated. You just need to understand what matters most to them and make it part of your daily life. One of the simplest and most powerful things you can do is give your dog your full attention, even if it is just for a few minutes. Dogs are incredibly sensitive to your presence. They can tell when you are distracted and when you are truly there with them. Sitting beside your dog, gently placing your hand on them, and speaking in a calm voice creates a sense of comfort that nothing else can replace. In that moment, your dog feels seen, valued, and loved. Dogs also thrive on physical affection. A gentle touch can completely change their mood. When you slowly pet your dog, scratch behind their ears, or run your hand along their back, you are doing more than just showing affection. You are building trust. Over time, these small moments of physical connection create a deep emotional bond that makes your dog feel safe and happy in your presence. Play is another essential part of a dog's daily happiness. No matter the breed or age, every dog needs some form of play. It does not have to be complicated. A simple game of fetch, a short tug-of-war session, or even chasing a toy across the room can bring immense joy. These moments are not just about activity, they are about connection. When you play with your dog, you are speaking their language in the most natural way possible. Taking your dog outside is not just about exercise. For a dog, the outside world is full of information. Every scent, every sound, every movement is something new to explore. When you take your dog on a walk, allow them to sniff, to pause, to experience the environment. Do not rush them. This exploration is mentally stimulating and deeply satisfying. It keeps their mind active and prevents boredom, which is essential for their overall happiness. Routine plays a huge role in how your dog feels every day. Dogs feel secure when they know what is coming next. Feeding them at the same time, walking them regularly, and maintaining a predictable schedule helps reduce anxiety. When their world feels stable, they become calmer and more content. Even small routines, like a consistent bedtime or a regular playtime, can make a big difference. The way you speak to your dog also matters more than you might think. Dogs may not understand every word, but they understand tone perfectly. A calm, friendly voice reassures them, while a harsh or loud tone can create fear and confusion. Even when correcting behavior, keeping your voice controlled and steady helps maintain trust. Over time, your dog learns to associate your voice with safety and comfort. Rewarding your dog for good behavior is another way to keep them happy and confident. When your dog does something right and you respond with praise, a treat, or affection, it reinforces that behavior. More importantly, it makes your dog feel successful. Dogs enjoy pleasing their owners, and when they know they have done something good, it boosts their confidence and strengthens your bond. Rest is just as important as activity. A happy dog is not one that is constantly moving, but one that has a balance between activity and relaxation. Providing a comfortable, quiet place where your dog can rest undisturbed is essential. When your dog knows they have a safe space, they can fully relax, which improves their mood and overall well-being. Understanding your dog's body language can completely change the way you connect with them. Dogs are always communicating, even when they are silent. A wagging tail, a lowered head, perked ears, or a soft gaze all carry meaning. When you learn to recognize these signals, you can respond in a way that meets their needs. This understanding creates a deeper level of trust and makes your dog feel truly understood. Spending quiet time together is something many people underestimate. Not every moment needs to be filled with activity. Sometimes, just sitting beside your dog, letting them rest near you, creates a powerful sense of connection. These calm moments build emotional security. Your dog begins to associate your presence with peace, and that feeling becomes a source of happiness for them. Consistency in your actions is another key factor. Dogs rely on clear and stable expectations. When rules change frequently, it creates confusion. If you are consistent in what you allow and what you do not allow, your dog learns faster and feels more confident. This clarity reduces stress and makes their daily life easier to understand. Eye contact can also strengthen your bond in a quiet but meaningful way. When your dog looks at you and you gently return that gaze, it creates a moment of connection. It is a silent exchange of trust and affection. Over time, these small moments add up and deepen your relationship. Mental stimulation is just as important as physical activity. Giving your dog small challenges, like learning a new trick or solving a simple problem, keeps their mind active. A dog that is mentally engaged is less likely to feel bored or frustrated. These activities give them a sense of purpose and accomplishment. Celebrating your dog's presence in your life also plays a big role in their happiness. Greeting them warmly, acknowledging them when you come home, and showing excitement when you see them makes them feel important. Dogs live for these moments. They do not need grand gestures. They just need to feel that they matter to you. Being patient with your dog is one of the most important things you can do. Dogs are not perfect, and they will make mistakes. How you respond to those mistakes shapes their behavior and their emotions. When you respond with patience instead of anger, you create a safe environment where your dog can learn and grow without fear. Every small action you take builds towards something bigger. The way you look at your dog, the way you speak, the way you touch them, and the way you include them in your daily life all come together to create their happiness. Dogs do not measure happiness in big events. They feel it in the everyday moments. When you consistently give your dog love, attention, structure, and understanding, something incredible happens. Your dog begins to trust you completely. They follow you not just because they want to, but because they feel connected to you. Their happiness becomes visible in the way they move, the way they look at you, and the way they stay close to you. In the end, making your dog happy is not about doing more. It is about doing the right things, every single day, with care and intention. It is about being present, being kind, and being consistent. When you do that, your dog does not just become happy, they become truly fulfilled, and the bond you share becomes stronger than anything words can describe.